Hello everyone, welcome back again to Mystical Blog Channel, my correct and wonderful people. How una dey? Terrible thing has happened inside the palace of Ile-Ife, or just let's say terrible thing has what? Struck Olori Tobiloba twins in the palace of Ile-Ife, which they were rushed to what? To the Ifa shrine for check-ins and findings inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, if you are coming to our channel for the first time, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to on your notification bell on. So those who come across our page for the first time, drop your comment on the comment section, and I say thank you very much. Yes, so the alleged information we just dey come our Procodex right now. Now we say, my correct and wonderful people, a strange sickness has struck the Oloris in the palace, especially to Olori Tobiloba twins. Yes, this is strange because she had to run she had to run very very fast to Ifa shrine, as Kabiyesi had to see what was happening. We heard that after everything Kabiyesi has been doing, and there are kind of things that are going around now in the traditional saying that it's why all these things are happening to the twins of Olori Tobiloba is because she doesn't want to confess, or she doesn't want to say the truth about the father of Kabiyesi, that they have a particular kind of water that they are not supposed to use much in the palace. That is just because of they have been neglecting the tradition in the palace, that if it's what they are thinking about, that means the truth is about to come out in the bright day. So my correct and wonderful people, they said the children were rushed to the Ifa shrine to check some findings about what is happening to the kids of Olori Tobiloba in the palace of Ile-Ife. They said she was really really in panic. Yes, she was in panic and be begging Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi should try his best and help his children. And if you see the bombastic side eye, Kabiyesi was just like looking at her. But just because of the empathy, and Kabiyesi will still remain Kabiyesi with grace and mercy. And Kabiyesi had to call the Ifa priest, because they said it's kind of all this. It was not measles, it was not this thing, but it was really really very very strange, because when they called the doctor from Equity Hospital, when they were running temperatures and everything, and they said they were not seeing the signs of this malaria because of the seasons and everything, but they are not seeing anything at all. Kabiyesi now said, no, this one don't pass, because in the process of all these things, Olori Tobiloba was really really in panic. And Kabiyesi now said, oh yeah, may they carry them hallelujah inside to the Ifa shrine, that only the Ifa priest can know what was happening inside the palace, or what is happening to the children of Olori Tobiloba. Yes, it's only the Ifa priest that can know. And if it's what our findings have been said, or the rumors that have been going on inside the palace of Ile-Ife about these kids, the gods are really really now taking charge. Yes, the gods are really really now taking charge in everything that is happening, because if you look at everything in the palace, if you look at how these things are going in the palace of Ile-Ife, correct and wonderful people, you will not say yes. So the matter no be small matter. He said she was in tears, she was shedding tears, that she has not seen this type before, that after all these children have not been sick for a very long time, that she carried them for their medication. The family doctors and everybody she goes for her checkup, that all of a sudden they started developing body temperatures, it's become high and everything. And so she started to rant, started to cry. But my correct and wonderful people, looking from all these things from our own point of view, we could not say this is not an ordinary, or this is not ordinary something. Yes, if you look at this thing, particular thing, from the point of view, it is not ordinary in the palace of Ile-Ife. It is not, it is not ordinary at all. But Kabiyesi said that they should just try their possible best to round off every rumors or anything that is coming, because the gods have already started doing all their work they want to do. Since these women in the palace of Ile-Ife has said they don't want to do the DNA test, everything that will happen to these kids, let's just say anything that happened to them, that since the medical doctors or the medical practitioners can't find anything, that means everything is still poised to the to the fact that these women don't want to take the DNA test so they can know where the stand of these children are in the palace. Because since Kabiyesi, who is the husband and who is the what, as they said, is the father of the children, have said he doesn't what recognize how he will take do anything we do with these women. That means the women need to what know what they are doing in the palace of Ile-Ife. But all we know, we are praying that for the sake of the little children and everything, that they will still make the findings. Yes, Kabiyesi is still going to find out, and if a priest will find solution to the strange sickness that was struck or that striked Olori Tobi twins in the palace of Ile-Ife. But right now, my correct and wonderful people, the matter waiting for palace now is how will Kabiyesi fix all these issues? Yes, how will Kabiyesi fix all these issues in the palace of Ile-Ife? Because all these things that is going on now, what if the particular sickness, strange sickness that happened to Olori Tobi children now, what if he goes to Ashley? With Kabiyesi and the elders in council, or especially the kingsmen of Olori, Ashley, and Tobiloba, will they be convinced that yes, so these their daughters have been playing game in the palace of Ile-Ife? That is it. Or do they have any extra moves that they have to make in the palace? Because Kabiyesi is now looking at all of them, looking at how things are going, observing everything that is going on in the palace of Ile-Ife. That is what Kabiyesi is doing right now. Kabiyesi is observing everything that is going on in the palace of Ile-Ife. So how are we going to do everything? How is Kabiyesi going to what? Look at all these things that are happening. So my wonderful and correct people, looking at the matters in hand, looking at everything they are going in, is going up in the hand now, that is up in the palace right now. What is the next thing Kabiyesi is going to do? That is the question we need to ask. What is the next thing Kabiyesi is going to do right now? So my wonderful and correct people, this is now what something Kabiyesi needs to look in. But Kabiyesi needs to what? Wait for the Ifa priest. Yes. Kabiyesi now needs to what? Wait for the Ifa priest in the palace of Ile-Ife. Because if you looked at everything that is going now, if you look at how things are going right in the palace, everything is now taking their places. Yes, the truth is now coming out. The truth are coming out in the palace. The Oloris are running from one place to another, looking for solution for their problem, looking for the way to maintain all their position in the palace of Ile-Ife. So right now, what is the next thing? Kabiyesi needs to take advantage of all these things that the gods are putting in front of him. Kabiyesi needs to take advantage of everything. That is it. Kabiyesi needs to what? Look for how he go take do all these things. My correct and wonderful people, before we continue, I say make I greet una very very well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this our channel. Please don't forget to like once more, and don't forget to what? Subscribe to our page and click on the notification bell on, and drop your comment on the comment section. Right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, everything that is going on right now is now what? Taking its shape. Everything that is what? Going on in the palace is now taking its shape. We have done the reasonings and findings and done all our own theories and analysis from the issues in the palace of Ile-Ife. But all we have to say is that Kabiyesi needs to what? Look at things from different angles. Because he has what? He has come out in the palace and said his main priority is Queen Naomi. His main aim in the palace of Ile-Ife is what he needs to achieve before the end of this year. And it's about his marital issue is Queen Naomi. So, but now Kabiyesi has helped Olori and Tobiloba in the midst of what? Her sons and her son and her daughter. Yes, Kabiyesi is now what? Is now helping her, as they have taken the son them to the to Ifa Shrine to check the findings. because this is a strange sickness that have not happened in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, it has not happened before in the palace of Ile-Ife. And wonderful and correct people, na so the matter take dey go. I say make I come gist now and say hope say una dey enjoy una weekend for una day. Say make una what? Make una stay calm and everything go dey okay. And remember say we no dey inside the palace of Ile-Ife, but we just dey get our information from the internet space and from the Oduduwa and Ifa city media, na where we dey get our information. So make una no forget to what? Like or subscribe and stay safe and do well to what? Continue with our what? With our gist wey dey come from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, things that are happening, we pray that Olori Tobi twins recover from everything they are sent. Thank you all and God bless you. Shalom. Okay.